Hi everyone. I can hear echo.
Hey, Samantha, how you doing?
I'm good, thanks. How are you?
Yeah, doing all right. Hang on one sec here. Yeah, so wow, it's our third show.
Yeah, it's the third one. I can't believe it. Everything is working now.
Yeah, so it's still kind of stressful, but we're getting it to work.
Yeah. I'm really enjoying the fact that we can actually watch new bands online all the time. I'm getting to discover so much music, and
we picked up a lot of really good bands.
Yeah, exactly. Today we got Tiffany Twisted and Marcus Bonfanti live with us. So I'm really looking forward to the set. I've heard their music online and I really loved it. So I can't really wait to hear the acoustic set.
Really great, really great. Yeah, just on last week, the last show with Tokyo Taboo, they were awesome.
Yeah, no, I really loved it. They made it work really well, the acoustic version. I mean, I would love to see the whole band, but obviously we can't right now. But yeah, no, they were great, loads of energy, great voice. So it was really a pleasure to listen to that music.
Yeah. We have the show is actually up on the YouTube channel now.
Yeah.
So you can catch it. We're making a recap of it, so it's a bit shorter.
Mm-hmm. Well, it seems like we're going to be in lockdown for quite a while, so the more bands, the better. So if any band out there is watching and you want to join our show, just please get in touch with us, because we're desperately looking for artists, upcoming artists, more established bands, famous bands. Whoever wants to join the show, please let us know.
Yeah, absolutely. We actually have a page on the website now that tracks all of the live streams. Mm-hmm. So that's on Camden-live.com, then live stream. And there are quite a few now. There's our friends over at the Green Note are doing a regular series of live streams, and also the guys at the Camden Chapel.
Yeah, no, I've noticed really that on the Instagram page that they're promoting. Yeah, that's great.
Yeah, that's great.
Mm-hmm. And to be honest, I mean, bands are loving. They're getting a lot of interest in getting on the show, because everyone is bored at times, so everybody's got a spare hour to to sing and practice and share new songs with us.
Audience. Fans need something to scream for.
Exactly, and we are here dying to listen to some new music and to be able to have a social life and meet people and say hi.
Yeah, well, absolutely. We have also on the site. We finally put up those videos from, I guess, one of the last gigs you were around. Mm-hmm. But I can't even say this. Bio-Animal guys and the Aesthetics Perfection guys. Mm-hmm. So those videos are up and their interviews are there.
Yeah. And by the way, Jadu just replied to the message. We're going to have her on board as well. So that's really nice. Jadu is in a really good German band and kind of industrial, but I'm sure that they can make it work acoustic as well. So that would be really nice, interesting to see.
Yeah,
and she's got a great voice as well.
Yeah, she's wild. She's wild. It's like Cabaret and Helmut Newton and Madonna all kind of wrapped up into some bona fide German.
Yeah, exactly.
We also have up on the site an interview that I did over at the Green Note just before the live with Grace Pettit and Rachel Lavin. Grace said she's going to try to join us as well for one of the shows.
Oh, that's great. Nice.
And I still think from the first show, our guy Christian Gisborne from Velvet Starlings, they were great. They were really great. I mean, he had some sound problems, but what a promising young band.
Well, I mean, it was the first time that we tried it, and I mean, I'm sure that you've never done an online gig as well, so it's not like some of the artists that we might get, like
the guy just graduated high school. He's 16 years old, or whatever.
He's 16 and he's super young, and he's got loads of energy, and he's already got a great following.
Really talented kid. Really talented kid. Yeah. And his favorite band is Cream.
Oh wow!
And I wish I had a kid like that.
Well, you're trying to educate your kids to love music as well. So.
I'm trying. I got them liking reggae. It's about the best I can do. Yeah, but then I just one other thing. Our most popular article still on the site is from the Soap Girls.
Oh, really? Is that the most popular one? Yeah.
That's one of our first ones, and of course they're totally wild. So
yeah,
people love that.
I didn't discover them done.
Yeah. And they were meant to be playing with Tokyo Taboo.
Oh, really? Okay, they were on the same bill. Okay.
Yeah, they're on the same bill with Healthy Junkies. Mm-hmm. Anyway, yeah, so that's all the stuff that's not happening live now. But
yeah. Okay, so well,
Okay,
let's start with
yeah, so let's get started with the show. So I have a little warm-up intro for everybody. So let's play that, and then we can bring on Tiffany Twisted.
Come round here no more. Won't come round here no more. Won't come round here no more. Won't come round here cause she'll say, cheap whiskey, whiskey, made me do it. Made me do it. Cheap whiskey, whiskey, made me this way. Cheap whiskey, whiskey, oh, made me do it, made me do it. When the whiskey's cheap, there's another price you pay.
Okay, so welcome, Marcus Bonfanti.
and we're back. So our first artist for today is Tiffany Twisted. Hello, Tiffany. How are you?
Hello. Very good. Lockdown.
I know. Lovely to meet you.
You too.
So tell us something about yourself. So usually you have a 4-piece band, right?
Yes. Yeah. We are full. We've just released our debut EP that we recorded at Abbey Road.
Yeah.
And yeah, we've only been a band about, I think it's probably about 8 months now, 7-8 months. So not very long. So we've kind of like, a lot has happened in the last 7-8 months, and we've done a lot of gigging, and yeah, it's been a really nice end to the year. Actually, it was.
Yeah, I caught you guys over at the Dublin Castle.
Yes, quite a while
you
ago
guys
now.
Were just awesome.
Thank you. Yeah, quite a while ago. End of last year. Time flies. It's crazy.
Time flies indeed.
It really does.
And did you have any other bands before you started Tiffany Twisted?
Yeah. Well, actually, Tiffany Twisted initially did start out as a solo project.
Mm-hmm.
So I had written and recorded quite a few tracks prior to meeting the boys, and I was kind of intending on doing it as a solo project, but it was all I needed to be very techie. I needed to like master Ableton and this kind of thing, and I just don't get it. Mm-hmm. So I decided it was time to find a band. So then Tiffany Twisted became this, and yeah, this has been my project for maybe almost 2 years, maybe on and off. It's been a while.
Okay, that's nice.
Mm-hmm.
And what do you like to do aside music? What inspires you to write, or what do you enjoy in life generally?
Oh God, people ask this, and I actually kind of think maybe it's just music. I mean, I love tattoos. I love getting tattooed. I love tattooing. Tattoos, listening to music. Adam and I love just hanging around and writing for like hours and hours and hours and hours and hours. That is what we would do all of the time, really, if we had the choice, to be honest.
Well, this is just on the tattoo. I would get into all your tattoos, but there's one that I think is a bit noteworthy. The one that from your school.
Oh God. Yeah, that was a disastrous time getting in the Daily Mail over a tattoo. I was horrified. It's not ideal.
What was the most painful place you got the tattoo on?
I think my chest, sort of in the middle of my chest. I think it is your sternum. That sort of area is really quite painful. Yeah, really painful, to be honest. But I'm quite hardy with them now, surprisingly so.
Well, I guess your body gets used to it. It's like when you start playing the guitar for the first time. First of all, you bleed, and then eventually your fingers get stronger. So it's the same thing with the pain with the tattoo.
Yeah, that is true.
I say my first tattoo was super painful, and the second one, it was okay, it was bearable. So I guess your body's prepared, it knows what to expect.
Definitely, because I think it's a pain that you don't normally, your body never kind of has to go under in normal circumstances. There's a very specific tattoo pain, and I think once you've cracked how to handle that little bit of pain, you're good. You're good.
Sounds like a lot of pain.
Mm-hmm. It is, but the best.
All right, so how about we get you guys lined up for a little singing?
Yeah, sick. Let's do this. Let me set up everything. Can I see Adam? Is he on there? falling apart. His world's not real. He's got no sense of himself on me. I go twisted 6 a.m. and all I wanna do is sleep. So leave me be. Let me sing myself away from the empty eyes, the empty mind. You got to save yourself. Don't be saving yourself. I don't care enough to, so I won't save you. Some existential sort of crisis, I guess, that compels them to join my mess. Now keep you here at 6 a.m. and all I want to do is sleep. I start to sleep, get no fucking face out of the way of my paradise to see. You got to save yourself. No, be save yourself. I don't care enough to, so I won't save you. Da 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 da, da 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 da, da 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 da. Yeah. You got to save yourself. No, please save yourself. I don't care enough to, so I won't save you. You got to save yourself. Don't be save yourself. I don't care enough to, so I won't save you.
I love that two musicians from different places we can manage to get play together. It's great. I think it's the first time we've done it.
Technology is actually not very helpful when it comes to things like this. Surprisingly, they're really lacking in some areas.
Yeah,
but it works.
It's gonna get better. You know, once we get used to it.
I hope so.
More songs.
More songs.
Yes, one more. Go for it. I'm ready. Always. There he is. And I'm not home yet. You left holes inside these walls I made. They let in cold letter to my head. And then the cold feeds my regrets. I live in chaos, I can't help it. Maybe I sold my soul to someone who's deserving. So I just traded it for something worth it. I hope it was. No, I scream for you. For all the tears inside the eye of the storm. And I say I know, I scream for you. For all the was, for all it is, for all the death we might come fix, I scream for you. So I guess they every inch of my skin is calling. I know you must be somewhere breathing, but I can't hear it. Smoking ourselves into blind sides. You are meant to be inside my mind. Take a walk through your old hometown. Look for people who don't know my name and wait for that to yeah. Your scream for you. Roll a tear inside the eye of the storm, and I said no. Whoa, scream for you. Just roll it is, roll the depth. We might not fix that scream. La da da da, yeah. It's like I'm waking up now to no ceiling somehow, and I see stars again. Oh, I think that I'll break through these windows, I'll break through your windows and go, oh, no. So, oh, scream for you. Roll the tears inside the eye of the storm, and I said no. Oh, scream for you. Roll the bus, roll it is, roll the dance. We might not fix that scream. La da da da, yeah. La da da da, yeah. To stop traffic noise, and I'm boiling, absolutely boiling. You ready for another one?
Yeah, sure, carry on.
Let's go. We can sit it out, I promise you. I won't bleed it out, even if you ask me to. I've got this right at the base of my existence, and nothing you could give us could put it out. And I lost those old cemented boots that kept my feet down. Let me break connection with the ground now. 'Cause we are lucky to have been here through it all. When we are nothing, we can do no wrong. We are lucky to have been here through it all. So I keep tripping in the fear of being alone. So I sat there picking stitches at our old home, trying to fix your bones. But do you think that I'm just fucking lucky to still be here when the darkness clears? I am this self-fulfilling prophecy that almost killed me. Believe I'll move the earth to wake up, breathe. 'Cause we are lucky to have been here through it all. When we are nothing, we can do no wrong. We are lucky to have been here through it all. So I'll be tripping in the fear of being alone. I will find peace. I will find peace when the curtain falls. When the curtain falls. Yes, we are lucky to have been here through it all. When we are nothing, we can do no wrong. We are lucky to have been here through it all. I always tripping in the fear of being alone. Full version sounds quite different.
Yeah.
I'm gonna roll my down.
It sounds great acoustic too.
Yeah, that's the full version sounds so different with that end. So different. So yeah, everybody started clapping. I was thinking, he's still going. He's still going. I'm just gonna. Do you want me to keep going, or should I have a cigarette?
You can have a cigarette.
Stop
We can have it in the
smoking.
chat
Stop
if you
smoking.
want.
Yeah, let's do this. I'm gonna have a cigarette. You said 3 songs, then you can have a drink. I'll have a cigarette. This is the one thing that I really wish venues would allow me to do.
Well, for me, it's really weird. I only started smoking during Christmas when I was in Australia, and I don't know, and it's very new to me. But I love it.
So
I
you've
love
just
the taste of
started?
nicotine. Yeah. I only started. I was totally against it before. I used to hate the smell of smokers. I used to think, why are you wasting money on, on nicotine? It doesn't do anything. And then I tried a cigarette for Christmas, and that was it. Then I was not smoking that much. But
I love that. Tried a cigarette for Christmas.
Wow.
I love that.
New ad campaign.
Yeah. You could get paid now to. Oh no, you're not allowed to do advertisements for cigarettes anymore, are you?
I don't think. In America, they still got the nice logo and nice packaging, so that is allowed. But here, no.
Oh, that is gently.
Yeah.
I know. I'm always very jealous of this. Honestly, very jealous.
Because the thing is, I mean, we all know. I mean, for the kids, I guess they need to see what can actually cause. But I mean, we know that it's not good for you to smoke. Yes. So I'd rather have a nice packet instead of looking at, like rotten lungs and tumors. It makes me feel like I want to puke. Yeah, it's not going to stop me from doing it.
It is true, actually. I heard that that there was a guy who found his picture in Poland on the front of a cigarette packet, and he had no idea that this photo had been taken. And they'd used it on the cigarette packet.
They asked for permission for those pictures to be released.
No, they didn't ask.
Guess they figured he was going to die, so.
Oh, isn't that vicious? Isn't that vicious of people? It says a lot, doesn't it?
But I think they should have different packaging for people that are like 20 and under, with all the cancer and
with all the nice stuff.
And then if you're above 20s, you're old enough to understand that smoke is bad for you, like alcohol or anything else, or even chocolate is bad for you. So why do we still advertise it?
I'm not sure we can put chocolate and tobacco in the same bucket.
Yeah, but you can put
alcohol. It's the only
alcohol and tobacco can be the same.
Maybe.
Like
it's terrible.
Why does a glass, like a bottle of champagne and wine look so pretty, but then a packet of cigarette is not? And I mean, I'm not an heavy drinker, I'm not an heavy smoker. I do it occasionally. But I think either you put everything equal, otherwise, why is one thing worse than another?
That is true. That is true.
I mean, also alcohol kills your liver, so why don't you put like a rotten liver? We're just talking nonsense now.
Yeah, maybe.
That is so true. I'll start singing while I finish this, shall I?
Yeah.
So we stop
Are
talking
you going
about all
to
the
smoke
things that
and
are
sing
really
it?
bad for you.
Okay.
What did you say? Can I sing and smoke? Of course I can. So all of these tracks are from our EP. It's actually in order. We're just missing out the one at the end because it's very lullaby-like and it needs to kind of be in its entirety. It has lots of parts. So we were like, we can't do an acoustic version of this. But so far, this is the EP in order that we've just released. So this is the second to last track that I'm about to play now.
Okay, off you go.
Is this it? Have I made you proud? Did you lose what I have finally found? But I have bled down the walls and cracked through floorboards. And oh, you'll finally fucking see. Yeah, you'll finally fucking see. Oh yeah, you'll finally see. Yeah. So where were you when it all went wrong? 'Cause now I'm speaking in tongues like a revival. No, and sometimes I miss it like a fever. But you just picked me up and dapped me with your ego. No, yeah. Is this it? Is my old life dead? Did I leave you all in last year's head? Well, I forgot the sting. You exiled the terrible thing, like losing everything you are. Yeah, to a roaring house fire. So where were you when it all went wrong? 'Cause now I'm speaking in tongues like a revival. No, and sometimes I miss these like a fever. But you just picked me up and jacked me with your ego. No, yeah. There goes over the symphony train over. There goes over and over and oh, where were you when it all went wrong? 'Cause now I'm speaking in tongues like a revival. No, and sometimes I miss it like a fever. But you just pick me up and drop me with your ego. No, yeah. Oh, I'm burning like a fever. Oh, you can't even breathe. No, you can't even breathe. Oh, I'm burning like a fever. No. singing it. Terrible. It's such a weird environment, like imagining that there's actually people watching you while you're sat in your bedroom. I mean, I don't think I'd ever get used to this. Ever. It's just not quite the same, really, is it?
It's not.
I
remember the first time that we did the live streaming, I wasn't sure if I could clap in between the songs or not.
Yeah.
So in the beginning I stayed silent, and then I was like, I feel like I should be clapping, and then it was like, yeah, go for it, please, because obviously it's really weird to finish a song and there is nothing in between. So that's why now we're chatting in between a song, because it's easier. It's like basically you're playing a song for us, so we're your audience, but then also everybody else can see it, and it's more lively instead of being just song after song. So
I know, but it's a really weird thing, because you kind of sat and you're like, oh, because you can't see people's reactions as well, which is a really strange thing.
Yeah.
I mean, a really strange thing, but we might have to start getting used to this.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be like this for a while, unfortunately.
I know.
Hopefully not too long, but...
I know, I hope not. I really hope not. Do we have time for me? Do you want me to do one more?
Sure. Yeah.
One more?
Please.
More, for sure.
Perfect. Well, we're actually going to do an acoustic version of Ace of Spades.
Mm-hmm.
So let's see what people think of this.
Okay.
Ready?
Go for it.
If you like to gamble, I tell you I'm your man. You win some, you lose some, it's all a game to me. The pleasure is to pay, makes no difference what you say. Why don't you agree? The only card I need is the Ace of Spades. The Ace of Spades. Playing for the high road, dancing with the devil, going with the flow. It's all a game to me. Seven or 11, they got watching you. Double up on quick, double think on split. The Ace of Spades, the Ace of Spades. You know I'm gonna lose, the gamblers were fools, but that's the way I like it, baby. I don't wanna live forever. And don't forget the joker. Pushing up the ante, I know you got to see me. Beat up and weak, the dead man's hand again. See it in your eyes, take one look inside. The only thing you see, you know it's gotta be Ace of Spades, the Ace of
thank you so much for joining us today. That was great.
Thank you so much for having us. It's been such a nice break from lockdown.
Yeah, if you would like to share with us, like if you got any plans for this lockdown, if you're writing more music, releasing more albums, or
well, actually, yeah, we are writing at the moment. That's the plan at the moment, to be writing for this whole lockdown period and to kind of come out the other side ready to record. We really want to try and get gigs back again, because we were planning on gigging these next few months really, but now obviously we can't do so. So yeah, I think we'll be recording and hopefully going on some sort of tour at some point next year. We would love to. It'd be great to like get a support slot for a good band and do a bit of touring like this. We really want to be on the road. I think that is the main plan for us at the moment.
I guess, I mean, you're gonna be enjoying it even more, you know, like after being indoors for so long, you know, finally you're on tour around people. It's gonna be great.
Yeah, it's going to be amazing. Yeah,
it's going to get some time. But at least, I mean, so basically now you can be, is a chance to be creative. Because end up with 3 albums in the next month, you never know.
That would be great if we could. That would be a real good use of lockdown, to be honest. Real good use.
Because then you can just release one after the other and you're just always fresh. Exactly. I mean, this is the time.
Definitely.
That's it. You're talking about one of the real rock star road warriors of all time.
I know. I'm actually heavily jealous of your life and everything, to be honest. I'm jealous. This is what we want to do.
It's a good life. Yeah, you'll enjoy it.
Yes. Really is.
I mean, Marcus is in so many bands, we can't even keep track of him.
Yeah, I struggle sometimes.
Get lost in your own band. Which band am I in again? I wish I had that problem.
Okay. Well, thank you guys so much.
Thank you so much. Are we moving on to Marcus now?
Woo! Beautiful.
Thank you so much for joining us. So our next act for tonight is Marcus Bonfanti.
Perfect.
Hi, Marcus.
Hello, how you doing?
I'm great, thank you. How are you?
Yeah, all right, thank you.
Thank you so much for joining us as well.
That's a pleasure. That was great. Really enjoyed Tiffany Twisted. That was wicked stuff. a chance to learn a musical instrument, which was amazing. So I actually I wanted to play the trombone, but I think I'd been naughty that day, and I didn't get to pick. They just gave me what was left, and it was a trumpet. And I was a little bit gutted, but then when I went for my lesson, I absolutely loved it. And then that was basically my life from then till I was about 15. And then when I was 15, I picked up the guitar, and then everything sort of changed, and my focus went more towards rock and roll music and blues music and writing songs, and I just wanted to be a band.
And you got to play with some really amazing artists. How did it feel to play with Clapton?
That was that was great. Yeah, it was pretty wild. I don't think I really realised. I didn't get excited beforehand because it didn't seem like it was a real thing. And then I think I just remember looking, because he was stood about 2 feet from me, and he was playing this guitar solo during the gig, and I remember looking, thinking, "Oh man, that's Eric Clapton." It was the first time it sort of sunk in, and then you were like, "Oh yeah, it's Eric Clapton. Oh, we're playing together. Oh, that's cool." And then you sort of go on with it. I think it was, I don't know, it was just a bit surreal, but what a lovely guy and what a great player. Yeah, fantastic.
I mean, you do have like loads of like good names on your CV.
I've been lucky to play with a lot of good people, so yeah, maybe I don't get so much starstruck. I just really love it when I meet them, and they're really nice people, and they can still play their asses off. It's just fantastic.
The way I see that, you know, like if an artist is an actual artist, you're a genuine person. So it's like meeting anybody, you know, you can either click and get along and write music together, or you just dislike each other. But, you know, usually the true artists, they don't have an ego. They're actually really down to earth and super nice. So that's the best experience that you can possibly get.
Yeah, I think if you've been in bands, you know, it's a lot of give and take. You can't just, you know, bands only work if everyone's kind of in it together and willing to give a little of themselves up for the greater good of the band. I think bands start falling apart when that stops. I've been in many of them. I probably will still be in many of them. Yeah. But at the moment, all the projects I'm in is full of really positive, great people.
Yeah, but really looking forward to see your set now.
Yeah, what a big build-up that is. Wow.
Great. So please start with one song.
All right, I'll start with a song off my last solo record, which was a long time ago now, probably about 7 years ago, but I'm working on a new solo record at the moment. So anyway, here's one off that one. It's called Jezebel. Your nicotine is my remedy. All your sins are like therapy. Oh, Jezebel, I'll watch your flames burn high. Oh yeah, your love's a burning hell. You're the devil, Jezebel. You're that last shot in the jacket, and you're my first bet on the black hole, Jezebel. I'll watch your flames burn high. Your love's a burning hell. Oh, you're the devil, Jezebel. So I say, Jezebel, oh, Jezebel, your love's so hard on my knees, and I beg you please, I can't stop this rising tide now, and Lord knows I've tried to put you aside, oh, Jezebel. I'll watch your flames burn high. Oh, yeah. Your love's a burning hell. Oh, you're the devil, Jezebel. Oh, yeah, you are. love's a burning hell. You're the devil, Jezebel. So I say, Jezebel. Oh, Jezebel. Your love's so hard on my knees. Oh, I beg you, please. I hit that last shot in the jacket, and I place my last bet on the black for you, oh Jezebel. I watch your flames burn high. Your love's a burning hell. Oh, you're the devil, Jezebel. I said your love's a burning hell. Oh, you're the devil, Jezebel. So I say, Jezebel. Whoa, Jezebel. Thank you, thank you. I busted my daughter as a bit of audience. That's going to carry on, isn't it?
Yeah. I see, Marcus, that you wrote that song in honor of quitting smoking.
Yes, I did. But I didn't quit smoking. But it's a reminder, timely reminder that we all should. Yeah. It's a song that, yeah, basically like how it's like you know, one of those evil things that you just can't stop doing. But hey, we're all grown up. We're allowed to do what we want.
That's right. That's right.
Do you want another song?
Yes, please.
Yes, please.
What I thought I'd do was maybe I haven't done. Actually, I've never done this before. I was going to play a song from my band Jawbone, which is a collaboration between myself, Paddy Milner, Evan Jenkins, and Rex Oren. We've been a band for about 2 years, coming on 4. We had a debut album out last year, and we were supposed to be recording our next record sort of next month, but obviously that's not going to happen. But we're going to do it end of the year, and then obviously tour next year rather than this year. But anyway, this is a song off the debut record. The debut album's called Jawbone, the band's called Jawbone, and it's a song myself and Paddy wrote called When Your Gun Is Loaded, about saying the wrong thing at the even worse time. Never knew I had a voice till I left my home. They'd always say, don't speak until you've spoken to my child. Conversation never was a friend of mine. I'd always say something when I should have said nothing. There are so many people talking, it gets so hard to speak. So when your gun is loaded, don't point it at your feet. Careless words and careless love, they go hand in hand. It only took one word to make me understand. I always seem to find myself on the outside listening in. I wish I knew the story. I've got the punchline. There are so many people talking, it gets so hard to speak. So when your gun is loaded, don't point it at your feet. Never make the same mistakes, I'll make new ones every day. I guess I'm always learning, but it's starting to get old. Pretty sure you understand, but I never see you smile. There must be someone stealing all my good intentions. There are so many people talking, it gets so hard to speak. But the loudest voices sometimes say the least. And if you get just one shot at some peace, and your gun is loaded, don't point it at your feet. Thank you very much. For my third trick, I thought I'd do a 10 Years After song. This is the band that I've been playing with for the last 6 years, a band called 10 Years After. They've been around since they formed in 1967. They played at Woodstock in '69. So last year we had a great year of going around the world and celebrating that festival. And this year's supposed to be a nice big year, but obviously it's not, and it doesn't matter because there's more bigger things at play. But yeah, we did a live record last year, released it to capture the sort of spirit of the live. First record, a song called "Losing the Dogs," written by the late great Alvin Lee. So I'll play it for you now. Working all day just to make your bread. Are you working so hard, honey, knock yourself dead? And you want a drink of water, but you ain't got time to stop. And the man says, better boy, you work until you drop. How you been working for that boss man all day long? The problem with my life is I lived it wrong. Now I gotta make it work, I gotta make it soon. And I only gotta wait until there ain't no moon. Lord, I gotta lose them dogs and just keep them running on. And wake up in the morning, baby, I'll be gone. And I live a life of ease where there ain't no pain. You ain't never gonna catch me down on a farm again. Ah, now you won't, I'll show you. And I'm thinking about my wife. Yeah, the last time I saw her, she was lying on my knife. Well, I tried to make her run the very next day. And the world is on a slide, I'm just wasting time away. Now I don't know why I bother, man, I don't know why I care. The preacher came to see me, man, I'm going to the chair. God, that's right, they go bum me up. God, I mean no more work for me. Oh Lord, I'll make you see, yeah. Thank you. That's a song all about a guy who I realised halfway through the subject matter might not be the most cheeriest. A guy who kills his wife, gets caught by the police, and gets sentenced to death. But not all their materials like that, but a lot of it is. You want one more?
Yes. So I just wanted to ask you, Marcus. So you're an original Camden guy.
I am. Yeah. Born and raised.
Amazing. Are there any other musicians that you know about that?
Say again, brother.
Camden, still here?
What did you say, John?
Are there other musicians that come from Camden and are still playing in Camden?
Yeah, I think a few. I mean, I lost touch with quite a lot because I moved away for a little while and came back. But actually, interestingly, if you don't mind me just plugging something different, when I was in Camden, my first band was myself and my best pal Alex Smith, and we had a band and we played in the Dublin Castle and Bull and Gate and all these wicked venues. And Alex now runs throughout this COVID pandemic thing, which is a charity called the Cares Family. So he was a great lead singer of a band and then went on to form this phenomenal charity that helps so many people. So we are, original Camden boys from the 90s.
Nice.
Back when you could still smoke in bars.
What kinds of stuff in bars back then?
You could do anything you wanted in bars back then, man.
Just wanted to mention everyone watching us that there's a really good interview that I did with Marcus up on the website somewhere.
Yes, I enjoyed that. First time we met, wasn't it, John?
Yeah, no, it was great. That was actually the first interview when we first started the project up. We were the first one, so.
Oh, wicked.
Great to keep it going with you.
Yeah. I might do a little tune that I've done down at the Green though when you've seen me, man. I'll do this is a song by Josh White, a great old blues man. When I play down at the Green Note, I play myself and Jihad Darwish on the upright bass. We go out as the Delta 2, and sometimes with a drummer we become imaginatively the Delta 3. But that's probably got time to think of better names now. We got all this time. This is Josh White's song, all about I ain't gonna tell you what it's about. You're all adults, you'll know. It's called Jelly Jelly. Hey baby, I had to call you on the phone. I said, hey, baby, oh Lord, I had to call you on the phone. You know I miss you, honey. I want my baby back at home. Well, you know it's a downright rider. Oh Lord, it's a low down dirty shame. I tell you, it's a downright rider. Oh Lord, it's a low down dirty shame. When you mistreat me, honey, you've only got yourself to blame. Ah, but it's a jelly. Jelly stays on my mind. Hey, Lordy, Mama, great God Almighty. Ooh, jelly. All that jelly stays on my mind. That jelly roller killed my mammy. Oh, slap my pappy stone blind. I want to tell you I got 19 women. Oh, Lord, they're living in my neighborhood. Lord, I ain't lying, no. Great God Almighty, I got 19 women here, living right here in Cricklewood. Now 18 of them are fools. That other one that other one, she ain't no good. Oh, no, she ain't no good. She makes me holler, whoa, baby. Jelly stays on my mind. Hey, Lord and Mama, I tell ya, great God Almighty. Ooh, jelly. Oh, Lord, baby, jelly stays on my mind. That jelly roll, it killed my mind. Whoa, slap my pappy, stone blind. Ah, here's how she done it. Lord, ain't you happy? Great God Almighty, I'm gonna sing this verse. Oh Lord, and I ain't gonna sing no more. So put your man outside, leave your husband over there down by the door. Thank you.
I felt like I wanted to sing along and clap during the song, but then I don't know how that works.
Nice, clapping and singing is encouraged.
Well, that was great, Marcus. Thank you so much.
My absolute pleasure, John. Thank you for having me involved, man. Really good fun.
Be great to get you on stage one day. You and Tiffany Twisted be a nice little evening out, I think.
I think so.
Yeah, a bit of old blues and rock. Yeah, that'd be gorgeous.
Put 2021 in your dates, people, man.
Yeah, damn right.
Yeah, no, I'm sure we will, man. That'll be really good fun. It's always nice to collaborate with other people, man. Put nights on that people might not be expecting. You know what I mean? Never a big fan of when the nights are very too genre specific. It's I don't know. A bit much of the audience. Much of the audience, I think.
Yeah, it's nice to be able to see bands that they work well together, but completely different genres. It's like they go to see the forum with the singer from Rammstein and Affectionate Dadu. Yes, they're all alternative, but we got from one really mellow soundtrack vibe. It's like electronic pop. And the other one is like metal, kind of really harsh. But somehow they work together, and the crowd still love the three bands. But it was not boring. We wanted to watch from the beginning to the end instead of going like just the bad version of the headline.
That's the problem.
Yeah, you are right. Yeah, you are right. You need to feel like a journey when you go to it. You need to like phases. You have to constantly moving, otherwise you do just get bored. It's very hard to do. Yeah,
but that's why people don't really go watch support bands anymore. Like, what's the point? They're just gonna go a little bit later. It just catches when a good lineup. Then you want a good lineup. Then you want to be there for everyone set. And then you end up having a nice evening. You've been out for a few hours instead of just going out for a few hours instead of just going out.
Discover something new. How else do you find something new? How else do you find new music?
You've got nothing to lose, because if you don't like beer, but if you miss them, you never know.
Yeah, exactly. I know. But I also find it these days, like new, especially like the really young bands. Some of them, they don't really have any initiative, and they all sound the same. And nobody's like breaking the rules. Nobody's getting out of the box. Nobody's trying. They want to stick to be safe.
Some young bands out there which are breaking the mold a bit.
It's so true.
Like Tiffany Twisted.
Sorry, John, I couldn't hear you.
Like Tiffany Twisted, new band, breaking the mold.
Yeah, exactly. Breaking all the rules.
Yeah, oh my God, rules are meant to be broken. Jesus. Yeah, definitely. Absolutely.
All right, guys. So I think that's a wrap. So
Yeah,
thank
one
you so
more
much
song.
for making
Have we got
lunch
time
a
for
lot
one
more
more
interesting
song?
than
Thank you.
just sitting around by yourself listening to Spotify. Thanks for stressing out about everything. I know it's a bit nerve-wracking to do these live shows, but I think it was worth it.
Yeah.
Came out great.
Definitely.
Okay.
One more song?
Oh, can we get one more song out of Marcus?
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'll play
All
you
right,
out.
sorry. Oh my God, I almost cut you off before a finale.
No, it's cool. I'll play a little ragtime to end. All right, well, it's a pleasure. Thank you all. And thank you guys for bringing some joy to people locked away at home, man. That's a lovely thing to do, to be putting these things on. So, all right. Well, let it rain, Lord, let it pour. Let it rain a whole lot more when I get them deep river blues. Let that rain just to drive right on. Let the waves come out, sweep along when I get them deep river blues. Now my old gal, she's a good old gal. She walks just like a waterfowl when river blues. Ain't no one gonna crop on me. The fish I'll go out on the spree when I get river blues. Ah, yes I do. Now give me back my old boat. I'm gonna sail it, she'll still float. As I get them deep river blues. And I'm going down to the muscle shows. A lot of times a brighter day I'm told when I get them deep. Holla! Now it's time to say goodbye. And if I sink, come on, let me die. 'Cause I get them deep river blues. And if my boat, Lord, it sinks with me, honey, I go down. And don't you see when I get them deep river blues? I said I get them deep river blues. I said river blues. Thank you.
All right.
Thank you so much for this. We loved it. Thank you.
Okay, well, big thanks to Marcus Bonfante, Camden's own blues hero. Read the interview website, find out more. Big thanks to Hetty and Adam from Tiffany Twisted.
Thank you.
You guys definitely, if you like the acoustic bits, you're going to love that album. It's up on Spotify now.
Yeah, it
Put it
is.
at Abbey Road Studios. What a legendary place for getting started.
Yeah, wow. Definitely. Best place to start.
Amazing.
Spades. So thank you so much for joining us, and have a beautiful day. And we'll be in touch soon. Maybe we can do another lockdown show.
Yeah, we got another couple shows coming up next week.
Yeah.
Time is so crazy. It's hard to know how to plan for anything. So just show up. We'll send links around.
Amazing.
All right, guys. Thanks again.
Thank you so much. Have a beautiful day. Bye.
Guys, bye-bye.
Bye.